Alright. Alright. Everything good? Everything good? There's nobody trying to poke me in the nuts up here? That's great. That's perfect. Let's go find somebody.
True headhunter jutsu.
Yeah, right? Ooh. Ooh. Imagine if that was one of the places Shinobu was trying to... That was dope, that fucking... she tried to poke Tanjiro because he was like, hey, you're covering a demon. And it's just like... Bro comes in and just like swipes the shit out of her attack. He's like, nah, fuck out of here.
Put her in a headlock.
Word. I thought it was hilarious and she was like, yeah, is this because you're trying to help what's there, or because I told you that nobody likes you? I was like, it's hilarious because
people like me.
Word. At the same time as he was like, yeah, I don't really care one way or the other. He noticeably like, yeah, you definitely care. Shit was hilarious. Oh my goodness.
All that ammos.
Yeah. I keep having Demon Slayer stuff spoiled for me by a chick I know. She kind of just tells me shit without me like wanting to know. Did I already get the thing about it? Alright.
It looks like that's glowing.
Right? I don't know why it would be. Unless it's significant, but I already did something to it, so I'm gonna leave.
Maybe if you do chin-ups on there, it'll make your sword swing stronger.
Is that how chin-ups work?
Something just dropped.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Somebody up there? Is Batman gonna come out the shadows?
Thing is gonna fall, so I can't come back there, baby. Line it up. Ooh. Yeah, your friend's dead.
You can just sit there and watch.
Fucking do the thing! Exactly. Ooh, he blocked it. Got a little spin move back there.
Yeah, he's trying to break this.
I saw it. I see your moves, dude. I see your moves.
They're getting better at blocking it. Maybe they were.
How did that still reach me?
Maybe they're reading your inputs.
Maybe there was a thing I read where somebody do games actually do that?
I was told, I don't know if it's true or not, but someone was saying that, is it Street Fighter? It might be Street Fighter. Someone was saying once you hit a certain level in one of the game modes, it starts reading your inputs. That's what I heard. So like you know the level Eric, or that mode Eric does when he has to do like the 30 rounds.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was that mode, but he says it's like a mode where there's a lot of rounds, and once you hit like the halfway point or like 2/3 through, it starts reading your inputs. I don't know if he was joking, and also I don't remember 100% if it was Street Fighter, but we were talking about Street Fighter in that conversation.
Because that's a little bit broken for a game to just be like, hey, so.
I know there was an older game that was it like a survival shooter? I don't remember the specifics, but I think you were fighting like monsters or aliens. I forget. But anyways, I think the game, the enemies started to like learn a little bit, like how to better like. You know how sometimes the enemy will be behind cover and will just walk out, look for you to start shooting, and sometimes they'll peek back and forth.
Yeah.
It will like learn to like be more effective.
Interesting.
I don't know how far it went. Also, I don't remember the game.
Because I know there are certain games where you can like train a person. You can train a thing to get used to. Like Smash Bros, they have the amiibos.
Yeah.
And the amiibo that you choose for a character can be like the same thing. And I remember Tim is Joe's friend. Tim Trap Tim was train. My roommate from college was training his Bowser, I want to say. Ooh, did you kick something?
Double tap.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
They normally don't let me get that close.
Yeah, good thing those weren't the proximity ones.
And they also didn't initiate any kind of fight, so I guess.
What if they were running from something bigger? It did just save.
I mean, it does that randomly, but if only games like this with the saving are so stupid. Oh, I get it. I get it.
Didn't you fight that one already?
Yes. Remember, the person, he was still alive afterwards.
Ooh, cross counter! Oh yeah, because you beat him and all the armor came off and you put it back on. You ran into that one.
I ran into that one.
It's like, yeah, that doesn't faze me.
It should. Phase the fuck out of you. Oh! 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 Oh!
Ooh, combos.
Ooh! I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
Uh-oh.
Where the hell did that even come from?
Like it just came out of him. I still got his armor back.
That's gross. He needs to check his poop. Bitch.
It's a good thing that there's like enough time for you to move for the block.
Fucking yeah. When we wants to work. Ooh. Ooh.
Like if you imagine if there was a hard mode in the tell there wasn't as much time. It gets faster and faster. Difficulty rises.
Fuck.
Almost there. Almost there.
You know what I forgot? Is that you have to reestablish. Oh damn.
Careful.
Somebody else here?
I think mine went away already. One of the what's the names was it went to your side.
I think when you do this, you have to reestablish the block. So if you block,
yeah,
that's a doer. When you block and they do one of those attacks, you kind of have to put it back in because he hit me with one of the sideswiping like strong attacks, like the ones that go either vertical or horizontal, and then after that I freaking was getting hit by everything despite the fact that I was still holding A, so it must have been that. Oh no, the bad guy is doing it. Is he like the bad guy's clone or brother or some shit? What the fuck? He looks like a fucked up version of the bad guy. Okaji?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's because they're both bald. I don't fucking know. I wonder what was the first like movie or TV show to be like, hey, this person's hand comes up, that means they're still alive. You know what I mean?
It seems you are a
It's been in movies for so long.
It's been everywhere.
survive and survive.
That kind of literary element or movie element, you probably have to go back to what's his name to figure that out. As far back as like frickin' 50s and all that.
It probably dates back to one of those movies where like they actually like buried the person, thinking they were dead, like versus like.
Oh, so maybe like the first zombie movie or whatever, like Night of the Living Dead or
not
whatever.
necessarily zombie movie. But you know how there's like a lot of times when it happens is like, oh, they fell off a cliff or something, and then later on a hand pops up, but it might be one of those literally like, oh, we literally thought this person was dead, so we buried them. And then the hand comes back up. It might be like.
I mean, if you bury a person, that hand ain't coming back up. If it's in a if it's in a casket.
Oh, not a casket, just like shallow grave type stuff.
That's why we don't do shallow. Is that why we don't do shallow graves here? Because I know
animals.
You notice that in anime, like they always do shallow graves. Like whenever they do a grave, it's always like bumps in the floor. And it's weird
it's
because
like a foot deep.
Yeah, like I've even seen them dig it, and it's not that deep. I can't see nobody.
It's like you're watching a DC movie.
It's like I'm blacked out at a frat party. Oh my
Use the real ninjas of the game. Even in light, there is still darkness. Yeah, they didn't have the little indicators over their heads. That dude would have straight disappeared.
There was one right directly in front of me as I was walking by. I was like, I didn't even know that was there.
Don't be like, what's the name? Not noticing the ninjas.
Oh my god, how do you not notice dudes walking, like, there's mad people walking around us. It's nighttime, yes, but like, come on, there's lights everywhere. There's mad people walking around, and 2 people walk by looking like ninjas. It's like one of our first nights in college, and our friends are sitting there like, oh, I didn't see anybody. I'm like, you didn't see the 2 dudes just walked by us fully dressed up in like full ninja shit. Okay, alright.
I needed to reforge.
That's why you'll get got first.
Yep.
The old man would help.
I was about to say something, but it's not.
It's probably good because Carlene might not live here, but Shy still does.
Oh, it wasn't about about the other one.
Which one?
The pansy.
What about her?
I was gonna say the ninjas don't care, the deers will.
That's not funny, Carl. She hit a deer. And
so you can't even finish the word.
No, the funny thing is not that she hit a deer. The funny thing is she called you thinking that she'd get sympathy. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Get it. Come on. What is that indication thing over his head? What? My dude is, he's unleashing the full power of the game by glitching.
That man just tried to like shadow clone jutsu.
This dude with friends is dumb hard. You're not dead yet? Bruh. Bro, you lucky I don't switch to. Oh, now you done. Now you done. Like
that hang time.
Just that one guy who just his head was hanging on by a freaking thread and was still trying to threaten me and being annoying just being there. It's like, bro, you're not dead yet? Get the fuck out of here. They keep giving me ammo like I use it.
Too bad it peaks out at 80. It was like 100 across the board. Be a little bit better.
Yeah, I guess they give it to you for rate of fire means in the second third. It's like an overall gun power type thing. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like when they balance guns based on like, oh, this one's got more accuracy, but this one's got more firing power. This one's got more rounds per minute when you fire or whatever. Rounds per second. I don't fucking know. I'm not a gun person. I don't know shit about guns. Oh, he did his little spin move.
Oh, you caught him in the breakdance.
I caught him in the breakdance. Caught him popping and locking.
Word.
Your friend just let you die. Like, where the fuck is he? Oh. I shot him in the knee.
Dude, you know what'd be hilarious? If you were shooting him and then he decided to flip out of it and fell off the cliff.
That's what I thought was gonna happen because he flipped in that direction. I
It
think.
might be like a barrier though.
Yeah. Oh, I'm too late. Joe. Carl, I'm too late. Apparently, I'm too late. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Trying to collapse the ruins on
shit.
you.
Oh shit. Oh, I get it. I get it. You guys are cute.
Now, if it was dark in here with the smoke, that'd be a problem.
Ooh! Around your hidden art and straight into your freaking face. Now, we already have a darkness problem in this game. Okay, now it's gone. I was about to say, you can't keep doing this.
It's nighttime now. The real darkness problems begin.
Nah, it's so dark that... It's so purposely dark. I didn't know what the fuck that was. It's so purposely dark that there'll be some light up there. I didn't know what the fuck they were. I didn't want to take any chances. Well, it's a good thing I didn't it's a good thing I didn't try to go up that. My brain was just like, I wonder what's back over this way, but I'll go back over to the bridge because that's probably where I'm supposed to go. And then it's like, oh, bridge collapsed. Good thing I didn't go that way. Jump, jump. I told you, dude. If you can't get up this to this pagoda of power unless you're physically fit, unless you got it like that. Ooh. Why are you still like? I'm curious why they're still funneling money to me, even though I can't really use it right now.
That's what Disc 2 is for.
And it's looking like it's the end of the game. There better not be a Disc 2 of this shit.
Disc 2 sold separately.
Sold separately. You remember? Oh my god.
I mean, that's how what's the name was basically. The original Die-Hack games.
Sold separately though.
Yeah, there was it was four games, but it was one big game split up into 4 discs.
Oh yeah, he does the Darkest Sword bullshit.
The student of Captain Yami. Oh, did he dodge it or did it not affect him?
He went through it.
Oh, he got some swag.
He does.
Oh,
that didn't do anything.
It was nice how like he hit you up with dodge it in there. Oh, that was nice.
Fucking.
Now, if only you can go between gun and sword that smooth.
Can you? No? Oh, so I can't block up now, I guess. Fucking. So any of the upward attacks, I'm just kind of screwed because it doesn't. Oh, okay, all right. Now it's doing it. Maybe it's because it was the thing is okay. All right. I got it, guys. The Wii bar is kind of pointing to
Darkness Strike you.
Ooh. Yeah. The Wii bar is kind of pointing to between me and Obscuro, and it's kind of pointing over there. So I'm like, eh.
You get your armor back too? Nope, no armor.
Nope, just my life. Ooh, he was already in it. Ooh. See, it didn't go back down. Back in. Oh, damn it.
You just spun and you were like,
I spun into his poke.
I don't want those problems.
Pretty much.
Did they give you? Well, we won't know until you start fighting.
What the what's his name back?
Because it's that last checkpoint.
Yeah, it did. I just saw it for the split second. It did.
So I mean, this is a fair fight in terms of like health. Yep.
That's how it was. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. If you're gonna, that's what it was. To hurt him, you have to block everything. Now okay, all right.
Now this is right.
Bitch.
See, now
I'm sitting a little bit more over, so the thing is directly at me.
Yeah, they changed his armor. Like his armor was all cooler in the fight.
It's because they had like this shadow generation bullshit. He's like, you want it? He's like, no, I don't want it. Bitch. Is it like a special metal electric sword?
It's a Demon Slayer sword.
I ain't getting that.
Observes the power of the red sun. I see what they're doing.
Hey, that's our title card. Wow.
Actually, would be a nice walk.
Should have done it like I would be. All the terrible things I've said about this game, I've never said that it looked dumb or that the character design was bad. Motherfucker with the eagle on his back and the fucking yin yang symbol on his back. Shit is dope. Alright.
Might have to get one of those for the next con.
Red Steel 2. It's all done. We're finally done with
right here with the tattoos.
Fucking terrible game. It took so goddamn long between multiple like moving of where we're recording and trying to get shit together and me trying to get my life together, which still hasn't happened.
Yeah, it might take a little while.
Yeah, it took a fucking while. But we finally finished it. Even how frustrated I was not remembering shit.
What is your biggest complaint about this game? I'm only asking. It's
not even about
all the people, so you can yo, you're the one who was coding in all the Wiimote controls. Screw you.
Pretty much.
That was look for their name. Who was it?
My problem with the game isn't even the problem with the game. It's the problem with the mode with which you play it, which is the Wii Motion Plus bullshit. That is literally the only problem with this game. Also, story stuff where you're just kind of like a gopher, where you're just go do this, go do that, go do this, go do that, go do that.
That's how a lot of the older, simpler games are, though.
Yeah, but this game came out what? Where
it should have been past that.
Yeah. Because we were like that in the 90s, 80s, early 2000s. Because they were literally, when we had the problem where we had to go back, or we thought we had to go back. I thought we had to go back because I couldn't tell where we were because so much of the game was so similar that I didn't realize I was playing forward. I was literally trying to play forward to be okay, we got to play through this again because some stuff happened with our recording stuff. We got to play through this part again. I start to play through it and I'm oh, we're actually right where we're supposed to be before where we started before.
Actually, I got one.
But I didn't realize that because it was all this. It felt so the same. Saving was a huge pain in the ass because multiple times. How many times have we had the problem where we weren't sure if it saved and then it didn't?
At least twice. So I want to say it was once in our other setup and once here.
Now I will give it to them. That's usually only a problem a person would have if they weren't just playing it straight through. Yeah. This is one of those games where it doesn't take that long to play it. You could play this game in a day. So I get why the saving is kind of like that, but still.
You think that's how Tico Birdie going to end up when he finishes his tattoos?
Maybe. Get face tattoos and whatnot, but you pretty much have to be you pretty much have to be famous if you're gonna get face tattoos, because otherwise a lot of people are not gonna hire you. It's unfortunate, but
that's discrimination.
It is. It really is. I don't like it. Now, I'm not a fan of huge gauges, but I'd still probably hire someone.
I'm the Robert Downey Jr. or I'm the Tony Stark of the world right now because I have face tattoos. You don't want to hire me? Okay, I'm gonna make my own company and I'm gonna absorb your company.
Remember the dude from NASA was wearing the dude from NASA who he has the sleeves, and he was wearing a bikini shirt or something like that. He was wearing some kind of shirt that they were oh, well, we don't care about the tattoos, but your shirt is very inappropriate. This and third. I remember that a couple years ago.
I literally built by myself the entire Earth space defense system, and you upset because I got a couple tattoos?
Word. Now, the one thing that I will say that it's high risk, high reward with respect to Wii games, because one of the things that I used to love about Wii games was how good it felt to do certain things, because instead of just clicking and literally instead of being a Gundam like every other game where you push button and thing happens, you're moving with it and doing stuff. As long as that system works, it's fun. It's great. It feels good to do certain attacks when I remember to do them. I remember how they work. It feels good to do. But the other end of it is well, you have to make sure that stupid small things, like the first time I died with the final guy, literally the bar is facing us, but it's just ever so skewed towards you to my right instead of being pointed directly at me. And that caused me to be oh, well, you can't block up. And I'm okay. You saw me trying to, and it kept doing weird shit with the sword. Other than that, though, I do like Wii Motion Plus stuff, and I do like all those things. So I would give this game a 5 out of 10.
Do you think a Red Steel, not necessarily this game, but if they did a Kenshin game, but like this where you did all the sword fighting and stuff,
it would be fucking great. That's actually what they're trying to do with respect to VR and shit. Mm-hmm. They're trying to be able to make that remake a almost, I mean, probably not SAO, but Because who the fuck's gonna trust that?
Full dive. Yeah, basically SAO
Never gonna
ruined
trust that.
all full dive future gaming stuff.
Never gonna trust that now. After seeing I'm watching SAO again right now. Never gonna trust that shit. You full dive? That's great. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, the Die Hack did the same thing, except Die Hack, you know, is a lot older. So.
And then there's the possibility of like the whole nerve gear thing. It's like even if you survive as long as you want to in the game, you have to worry about people on the outside pulling the plug on you and just being like,
take care of your body.
Yeah, work. Because not even that. Just the fucking well, let's just try to. Because your mom, what does she know? She's gonna be like, let's just try to take the game off. Dead. Like I was thinking about that last night when they were going through the death tolls. Like each episode, they're like, it's been 3 months, blah blah. This, how many people died just because you took the helmet off and your mom who doesn't know how to even set up your TV took the helmet off and you're dead.
That happened. Something similar that happened to Joe. He was playing. Tales of Vesperia. He's playing Tales of Vesperia, and he left the game on.
Yeah, he told me about that.
Under the TV and everything, so nobody messed with it.
His mom turned it off.
Yep. I think he was in the middle of the boss fight.
Yeah, I remember he told me about that.
Yeah. Good times.
All right. Well, thanks for the game, people who made it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Make a Kenshin game.
Make a Kenshin game. Fucking do it. If this was a Kenshin game, it would have been bumped up to like 7 out of 10. Just because I love Kenshin. Anyway.
So actually, they did a Kenshin game, but they had like current HD 1080p graphics, and then they had the entire story. And then
you mean graphics?
And then the DLC would be the stuff that's happening now in Kenshin.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Beat the fuck out of that child on the roof. Who thinks he's better than you? Like, stupid ignorant child. Anyway. Alright guys, thanks for watching and peace.
Peace.